Iran is now threatening to increase its enrichment of uranium. Now, this runs directly against the 2015 nuclear deal that it has with world powers. So today, which is the one-year anniversary of Trump pulling out of the deal, we saw President Hassan Rouhani address the nation from a cabinet meeting. This speech was televised, and it happened just after a series of letters were given to foreign diplomats in Tehran outlining Iran's plans and what it was going to do. It's showing that Iran still is trying to negotiate with the Europeans, with China, with Russia, and with everyone else to see if there's still a way to come to terms where they can still sell crude oil, they can still have parts of the nuclear deal intact. But time is running out. Hassan Rouhani, in his speech today, put a 60-day time limit on talks. And he said that if talks don't resolve the problem within 60 days, Iran will begin to further enrich uranium. As of right now, Iran enriches uranium to about 3.67% richness. That you can use for a nuclear power plant. Now, what that also does is it limits the ability of Iran to use that uranium to potentially build a nuclear weapon. Now, Iran always denies that it's ever had plans to build a nuclear weapon, so they obviously, at this point, with this lower enriched uranium, couldn't. Now, the trouble comes if Iran chooses to more highly enrich its uranium to 20% or higher. That makes it much closer for it to be able to build a nuclear weapon. Again, now Iran does say that it doesn't want to build a nuclear weapon, but the higher it enriches its stockpile of uranium, the greater that risk becomes. And that risk was, in theory, what the 2015 nuclear deal had set out to stop. Now, this also comes amid really heightened regional tension right now. Israel has long been an opponent of Iran, and Israel has increasingly targeted Iran over the nuclear deal, had pushed the Trump administration to target Iran over the nuclear deal. So Israel could be a wild card on what it does. Saudi Arabia, the other Gulf Arab nations also could be wild cards about what they do. And the U.S. itself actually has deployed an American aircraft carrier and another bomber wing to the Persian Gulf over what it describes as unspecified threats from Tehran. So this, coupled with the ongoing regional tensions, really could put things in a much more precarious situation in the greater Middle East.